What's going on, everybody? It's your JRPG enthusiast here, Shadow Elite, and I am back again with another video. In this video, I just want to talk about the Nintendo Switch in general. You know, the pricing, the online, the Joy-Cons and stuff like that. I discussed the JRPG side of things in my last video, but I'll do a quick recap of that because more information did come out after I made that video. So first off, Shin Megami Tensei. They have two projects with Shin Megami Tensei started so far. There's going to be the 3DS game. That's going to be the new game, I guess. Maybe it's the next mainline title. Maybe it's Shin Megami Tensei 5. I don't know, but that's a pretty good assumption. And then the next one they have is a HD project that's going to be on the Unreal Engine 4, which only I can say is it's going to be Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse HD, or Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse in one game. That is the only thing that it could possibly be. That's it, okay? And people will go crazy over that, and that's be great. And if that does come into fruition, I would like to get a Switch for that too, because I would like to see Apocalypse in HD. That'd be pretty cool. But if you're gonna make Apocalypse in HD, you gotta make Shin Megami Tensei 4 HD as well, because it's a continuation. As a lot of you like to point out in my last video, Xenoblade, it's called Xenoblade in Japan and North America, and then probably everywhere else it's called Xenoblade Chronicles. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got announced. That's not coming out anytime soon. Don't let them fool you guys. Don't let them fool you by them saying 2017, because it's not coming out in 2017. I'll even go as far as to say the Japanese release is not being hit in 2017, unless in the coming months I see gameplay. No, not concept art, not cutscenes. I see actual gameplay along with the UI, along with characters moving around in the world. No. That game will not be out until 2018. Fight me on that. Bet me on that. Fire Emblem Warriors, when I saw it at the Nintendo Switch presentation, I was hyped for it because I thought it was going to be like Fire Emblem Fates or Fire Emblem Awakening, but I know it's a warrior style game, and that game might come out within the year, who knows. But you just better have Tharja as a main character or a playable character. That's seriously, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. And supposedly there's going to be a Fire Emblem Warriors Nintendo Direct or something like that. I don't know, but you have the presentation. If you're gonna have a Direct featuring a game, you have to show gameplay. There's no chance in hell you're not going to show even a snippet of gameplay. Why don't you just show that in the goddamn presentation when you need that hype to be built? You know what? Nintendo doesn't make any sense to me sometimes. Like, literally, they are really just starting this stuff. You know, all this stuff is just being announced and they're barely getting started. What else we have here? Disgaea 5 complete. I'm playing Disgaea 5 right now, so that doesn't really mean anything to me, but you know, it's a port of a game that's over a year old at this point, and you couldn't get that out day one, but we'll talk about all about that when I discuss the launch lineup. So that's really it for the Nintendo that I think about the JRPGs for the Nintendo Switch for the most part. Let's move on to the Switch itself. So the price tag is going to be $300, $299, and to be honest, a lot of people say that $249 or $250 was a sweet spot, but honestly, I think $300 is good, because from a business point, that's probably is what's going to make the money. And honestly, by the time holidays come through, it's going to be $249. Maybe for starting in October, November, December, it'll be $250, and then in January it'll go back to being $300. But I think that's the reason they honestly did it, because you also have Mario coming out, so you're gonna make it a bundle just to come out with Mario, and it's just all just business. $300 is fine for a console. That's fine, especially for competitiveness. Project Scorpio or whatever Xbox's thing is going to come out, and I don't know how much that's going to be priced, but I can't imagine it being $300. It might just be $400, and that will be good for the Switch, especially if they do, like I said, in the holiday season they come out with it as being $250 for a while. So that's really if the price is just fine. I don't really care. It's not too expensive. It's not necessarily cheap, but for a console, yeah, it's good. Let's get into the launch lineup. The launch lineup, you only really have 3 games, and I'm sure there are other games that are coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Let me actually pull this up real quick. So you have Zelda Breath of the Wild, 1-2 Switch, Super Bomberman, Skylanders, and Just Dance. This launch lineup sucks. It's fucking terrible. The only game that's really on there is Zelda. I don't care how you feel about the other games. Let's just be real. Zelda is the only thing that's going to be taking hardcore advantage of the Switch's capabilities. It's pretty stupid how they don't have anything else for their launch lineup. And then you have more games coming out in March and April in the spring, but it's just pretty bad. Let me go back to the Sky at 5 real quick. That's literally a port of a year-old game. You couldn't get that out day one. Like, seriously, what is going on over here at Nintendo or whoever is in charge of the port? That's just terrible. I mean, come on now. So, Splatoon 2, probably their most sought after exclusive, is coming out in summer of 2017. I don't know what Nintendo has been doing this whole time. Have they just been mostly like 80% of their work output has been going to Zelda? Because that kind of sounds like it. Splatoon 2 should have been at least within March. But no, it's coming out during the summer. And then you have Super Mario Odyssey, which I ain't gonna lie, Super Mario Odyssey looks hella awesome. I would love to play that, but I'm not gonna get a Switch day one or probably in 2017 at all. So yeah, that's not a launch game. Which, come on, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. How do you not have a Mario game at launch? Come on, Nintendo. That's just bad. So then again, you have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 not coming out in 2017. Ultra Street Fighter 2, whatever. Minecraft. How many ports of Minecraft? Who cares about Minecraft? Sonic Mania. I Am Setsuna. You got NBA 2K. You got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I also hear that the Tales of games are gonna come. Maybe Tales of Zestiria or Tales of Berseria. It's gonna come to the Switch as well. That's cool too. But as far as launch day goes, you only got Zelda. 1-2 Switch. That's the Wii Sports title of the freaking Switch. Don't sit there and tell me it's not, because it basically is. Skylanders, that's for kids. Bomberman, you'll play it because there's nothing else to play. And of course, you gotta have Just Dance because you need to showcase what this thing can do when it's not in the home or when you're, bringing it around places. So that's really it. The launch lineup sucks, and the launch window is pretty sad when you think about it. I mean, it's not sad because the games that are coming out is good, but they shouldn't be a window. Those games should be out within March, maybe April, but whatever. So paying to play online, that's okay with me as long as your online infrastructure and just basic setup is the same thing as the Xbox One and the PS4. It's gotta be the same or better. And I can't imagine the paying for the online, it's gotta be more than $10 a month, or maybe $60 for a year. But if you really do that, Nintendo, it's like, what do you have to offer? Honestly, the Wii U didn't have anything to offer when it came to online capabilities, party chat. You couldn't even talk to people on the Wii U. It was just really bad. They have to do the same things that the Xbox and the PlayStation is doing. Point blank in the story. Now, supposedly you're gonna have to download an app on your phone to do party chat and stuff like that, and just basically to talk to people, which is just ill. That's bad in and of itself. But whatever. Okay, fine. That's different. Whatever. As long as the app is running smoothly, I don't really care. But of course, you're gonna have to get like a headset that's that's a microphone compatible, so you can hear your friends and anybody also in the game, so you can talk to them as well. And of course, I haven't seen it yet, but Nintendo's gotta release their own mic headset for your phone that can plug into the headphone jack and you can use easily. That's the only way I can help with doing it. And the reason I think they limit it to a smartphone is because of kids. If you go online nowadays, you meet a lot of assholes, a lot of racist people, a lot of people that are just bad people. So Nintendo wants to protect the younger minds from that stuff. Fine, whatever. Just make sure this app is good. I think it's pretty bad that it's going to be its own separate app, but whatever. It'd be pretty sad if each game had its own separate app for online. Like Splatoon, you had to download the Splatoon 2 app in order to do party chat. That'd be terrible, but I don't think that's gonna be it. Again, offer me something that is in the same lines as PS4 and Xbox, or better, or else paying for online is going to be a joke. Let's go to the system itself. 32 gigabytes of hard drive space. That's stupid. That's one of my main problems with the Wii U. Because after I was done installing, I got the Wii U with Mario Kart, and then after I was done installing Xenoblade X, I couldn't get anything else on that damn thing. So 32 gigabytes space, and then I'm hearing Zelda, which let's be serious, everybody is going to buy Zelda day one, and I hear that game has a larger install, so that's probably going to take up a lot more. I think I heard, don't quote me on this, I think I heard it takes 13 gigabytes. So that's almost half of your storage right there, just dedicated to Zelda for a while. But then again, you got other games, so it doesn't really count. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm sure that there's going to be like a a Nintendo store or something like that. You can download, Wii titles and stuff like that. I'm sure it's going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be a limited selection as well. But then again, you buy this Switch to play games of the past. Really? Anyway. 32 gigabyte hard drive is pretty bad. I hear that you can expand the hard drive space. That's cool. You can take it out and put a bigger memory card in there, but I'm hearing that the ones that are going to be compatible with the Switch are going to be a little bit expensive. So unless you want just 40 gigabytes or 50 gigabytes, you're going to go up to 100 gigabytes, of course. Those are going to be rather expensive. So that I'm seeing PlayStation Vita levels of pricing right there. Also with their accessories, which I don't care about. I am not going to go into this console. If I buy a console, I am not buying a secondary controller, okay? End of story, okay? No. So the accessories, while I saw them, they are overpriced. They don't really mean much to me. And going back to the online, the Nintendo Switch does not have an Ethernet port. Not even on the dock. Are you stupid? How do you not have an Ethernet port? That's just bad. So really, that's all I have to say about Nintendo Switch. No, I'm not buying day one. Let me see what Fire Emblem Warriors have to offer, and maybe if I get it for real cheap and holiday, I'll have Zelda. And if maybe Fire Emblem Warriors comes out by then, if Xenoblade 2 comes out by then, no, it's not, comes out by then yeah, I will buy it this year. But no, it's not gonna happen. I have to wait until next year to honestly see more JRPGs come to the system. Anyway, guys, I know this felt like a really negative, harping on Nintendo, dogging on Nintendo and shit like that, but that's just the way it is, okay? That's just how it looks to me. I'm sure other people will defend this console to the death of them because they want to justify their purchase. Other than that, guys, that's it. Like the video if you enjoyed my rambling about the Switch. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know what you guys think of my rambling. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. I got a lot more things coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.